this is Karen Fisher, and I'd like to talk to you about some of the ways that you can reduce the stress of getting a home loan. One of the things that's happened, there's a tremendous amount of media coverage about what has been happening within the mortgage industry, and a lot of what is in the press happens to create fear, and it's sensationalism, and those are the tools that they use to sell newspapers. That's fine. However, when you're going through the process, the stress level of getting a home loan can sometimes be overwhelming. So let's talk about some of the parameters. First and foremost, behind the scenes of every new home loan, there are bare bones minimum of 75 people who touch your file in one way or the other. The other thing to remember is that for everything that's put on the application, that has to be verified by a second source. And if those two sources don't exactly match up, then as a lender, we have to go to the third source. So, some of the tips. First of all, we need 2 years worth of work history, 2 years worth of credit history, okay, and 2 years worth of housing history. So how do you make that happen, especially if you're a first-time home buyer? Look at the actual leases that you have. Do like a resume of your job so that we have a correct job history, and we're actually looking for the month, the day, and the year for the job, and what your title is and what your ending income was. The other part that will actually help to reduce a lot of the stress is that just gather all your documentation up front and also create a cushion within your time frame. So let's say, for example, you have to be out of your apartment by the 30th of the month. Do not set your close of escrow date for the 29th of the month, because when things get delayed and they spill over, then it's no big deal if you've given yourself some cushion. So I recommend, as far as some of the top time frames, is to close between the 10th and the 25th of any given month, because then you're not caught up with the people who are just trying to push things through at the end of the month, or with some of the nuances that happen at the very, very beginning of the month as everybody's boarding the loans. So gather all your documentation, be as thorough as you can on your upfront application, and choose your close of escrow date between the 10th and the 25th of any given month.